WWE Extreme Rules, the one night where WWE goes extreme. And this is the first WWE pay-per-view prediction I've done in a while. I skipped out on the Saudi Arabia show, the Super Showdown, purposely. Then I totally forgot that Stomping Grounds was even a thing. But good thing that, the matches haven't changed so much. I mean, like this the third straight pay-per-view we get Corbin and Seth Rollins, even though it's not a singles match, it's not a tag team match, but we've seen a lot of the same, so it's not like I missed out on a lot. Um, not doing the predictions for these shows. You know how I know nothing has really changed the fact that I can use the pictures that I was originally going to use for the Stomping Grounds prediction video that I totally forgot about until the last minute, and then I come back and I'm like, oh well, I can still use these. There's no need to really change. I can just get a couple new ones, put them in there, and then I'm fine. I'm good to go. So anyway, let's start with the predictions. The first match we have Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley in a last man standing match. Um, they had that spot, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where Strowman and Lashley collided into the LED stage and went through it, and a giant explosion, which leads to this match. Um, it, I mean, it's interesting. Probably have a couple more of those spots here. I don't think they'll do the whole. They're both counting it up, but if the whole point of this match is that one of these guys has to get up at the end, why would you do something that might, like, I know it's the last man standing, but when they did last fight, neither of them could get back up. So if that happens again, that doesn't really fix anything. It doesn't resolve the problem. Um, I think that a Strowman wins here. Because why not? I mean, it'd be cool to see Bobby Lashley. I mean, remember when Bobby Lashley was gonna, beat Brock for the Universal title? Remember? Yeah, I mean, but I have Strowman winning. Next, the Revival versus the Usos for the Raw Tag Team titles. I don't really care for the Revival. I don't really care for the Usos. I don't really care about the WWE Tag Team division. I don't care. Like, it's, for all we know, the Usos are gonna win, and they're gonna be like what, 10-time WWE Tag Team Champions at this point. I've lost track because, whenever the WWE needs, somebody to hold the tag team titles for a bit, it's either the Usos or it's the New Day. I guess I have the Usos winning just because, I mean, you can go either or here. Next, you have Ricochet versus AJ Styles for the U.S. title. They've paired AJ Styles with Gallows and Anderson, I guess, bringing back the club, but they weren't really the club in WWE. That's more when they were in Japan. They were the Bullet Club, so they're not really bringing it back. They're just doing it the WWE version of the club. Ricochet, I don't really care for Ricochet. I mean, yeah, he does all these moves and stuff or whatever. I don't really care for it. Interesting to see. I'm interested to see where they go with the club and all. I have Ricochet retaining the title. Next, Aleister Black versus Cesaro. When Aleister Black is doing those vignettes and he's over there waiting for someone to knock at my door, I'm waiting for a fight, I don't think any of us were expecting Cesaro to be the one to answer the door. I think it was kind of anticlimactic how it happened. It's just like, oh, we're finally going to find out who it is, and it's Cesaro. It's like, ah, okay. Um, I have Aleister Black winning. You're not going to build this up and have him lose, obviously. So, Aleister Black wins. Next, uh, SmackDown Tag Team titles is a triple threat tag team match. You have Daniel Bryan and Rowan versus The New Day and Heavy Machinery. Well, I don't care. I have Daniel Bryan and Rowan retaining the titles. I could see them possibly putting the titles on Heavy Machinery. They've done a decent job of kind of making them a credible team, but I think Daniel Bryan and Rowan will retain the titles. Next, Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross in a handicap women's title match. So, if Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross win, they are co-champions. Um, you know, I don't care for Bayley at all. So And obviously we know that I'm gonna pick Alexa Bliss in this match no matter what. That's what I'm going with. It'd be fun to see Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, be the whole co-champion thing. They're obviously head into a possible feud there. So I have Alexa Bliss winning the titles off Bayley because I don't care about Bayley. Uh, Next, you have The Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre with no holds barred. Why is The Undertaker still wrestling? And also, why is Shane McMahon still wrestling? They don't need to be wrestling. They're 50 years plus, or I don't know how old Shane is, but he's getting there if he's not there. They don't need to be wrestling. Why can't it just be Roman and Drew? Why does The Undertaker need to be involved in this? Why does he need to be wrestling anymore? Why? Just retire already. Retire. Or just, only show up at WrestleMania. So don't even have to fight at WrestleMania. Just be there. Just why do we need him at wrestling anymore? It's not fun to watch anymore. I have Shane and Drew winning. I think it's going to add to the whole best in the world thing. Next, we have Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe for the title. I have Kofi retaining. I don't see Joe taking the title off of him. And next, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus Corbin and Lacey Evans, winner take all. I have Seth and Becky retaining the titles. I don't care for them together on TV. I'm not interested. They can do whatever they want off TV, but on TV, keep them apart. It's annoying and cringy. And that's my Extreme Rules prediction.